Hey, what's going on, guys? Archer Mark here. I'm back with another video, and I guess you could call this a bit of a collection video. I've been watching a bunch of Justice League and Justice League Unlimited clips on YouTube lately, so it sort of inspired me to do this video. So I just thought I'd show you all the various Justice League action figures that I have that were made based off those two cartoons. So it should be pretty quick. Just gonna a little bit. So of course we'll start with the original 7 members of the Justice League as far as the cartoon was concerned. We have, of course, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. We have the Flash. You have John Stewart, the Green Lantern, at least that version. You have Hawkgirl, and we have John Jones, the Martian Manhunter. Okay, and these figures were pretty basic articulation, although again we're talking mid to late 90s. So, but the articulation was just kind of like swivel head, shoulders, hips. But I don't know, they're very simple, but there's something about them I just like, the sort of cartoony look they had. They got the feel right of the way the cartoon looked. Later on. They would make different versions of the characters. They start to give them a little bit more articulation. You got some elbow and knee articulation. They also got some kind of like goofy accessories in some cases. Like they did this Wonder Woman with this, I don't know what you call that, like a cape and like a breathing mask or something. It looks like she's swimming underwater. Not sure what that was. Couple other Batmans, and they gave this goofy launching thing. Looks very bad. Like I said, here's another Superman. Again, the only difference really between this is the added articulation. For those who remember, there was a 2-part episode called basically the Justice Lords. It was like an alternate universe. And you had basically sort of evil members of the Justice League, and they had different costumes, and they did figures based on that. This is one of the coolest Batman figures, I think. I really like this one, and I like this version of Superman as well. Looks cool, something different. And here's the Wonder Woman. Yeah. Not too much different. Sure there. And then of course after Justice League, then eventually it morphed, or however you want to call it, into Justice League Unlimited. And they added a bunch more of the other characters. And some were better known and some not as known. It was kind of obscure characters, but that's what was cool. It gave people a chance to see some of these other characters that maybe people wouldn't have known before, Like I said, some are fairly more familiar, like Green Arrow, and you have Aquaman. And again, they got some appropriate accessories in some cases. You got a bow, and that's supposed to be an arrow, and he even has a backpack with a sheath of arrows. Those aren't removable, but it's look good. Okay. And Aquaman, with his hook hand and his beard and the no shirt, trying to make Aquaman look badass, I guess. They sort of accomplished that. They put Supergirl in there. There were a couple of different versions. That she had later on. She had like a costume that was more like Superman's costume, which they did that in the cartoon. We have Zatanna, who comes with a magic wand that she pretty much can't hold. You basically kind of like just wedge it in there. It's weird. Then you have a character that I really like called Huntress, who's appeared in the new Arrow TV show a few times. So pretty cool. We have Dr. Fate and Dr. Light. And this guy, if I remember correctly, is named Red Rocket. It looks kind of like Iron Man knockoff, if you ask me. Then you have Hawk and Dove. Well, this is Dove and Hawk. And this character named Vixen. Okay, and then there were a few episodes which also had other members of the Green Lantern Corps. So they made some other figures of that. I'll show you some that I have. This one here is meant to be Kyle Rayner. This is Kilowog, and the other three I'm not sure. I don't know the names of all these characters, so these are the only three. So I'm not sure of the names of these other three. These two guys, and then this character here. I'm sure somebody, if somebody's watching this in the comment section below, they'll probably be able to tell me the names of these characters. So, you know, I really like the Green Lantern Corps, so it's cool to have these other lanterns with, of course, John Stewart. It would have been neat if we'd gotten a Hal Jordan version, but he only appeared once for maybe a minute in one episode that dealt with there was time shifts or something like that. So he didn't really have a presence in the Justice League cartoon, but still would have been cool. Also, Guy Gardner we never got either in this cartoon version. You know, he's appeared later on in Batman Brave and the Bold. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just thought I'd show you guys. I had a various bunch of these figures, and like I said, I've been watching a bunch of Justice League clips on YouTube, so I just thought I'd show you that. And I'm just going to do a little pan again across of these characters. Again, very basic, very simple, but I don't know, something about them I like. They have that animated look to them. And we'll just go and pan across to the original team again. And again, the newer versions. I always like this look for John Stewart more than his other look. The bald head just looks so cool. Okay. So there you go. That's it. That's my Justice League and Justice League Unlimited collection of figures. And just a short little video this time around. So I hope you enjoyed this vid. And as usual, comment, rate, subscribe. It's always nice to see your feedback and see what you guys think of the figures I show in my videos and your thoughts and opinions. Here's a question real quick. What was your opinion on the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited cartoons? Did you like the cartoon? I thought it was a great cartoon. It had some great storylines and some great action, great moments. But what did you guys think of the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited cartoons? Be interesting to see the feedback on that. So anyway, I'll let you go. I'll just sign off and say till my next video, so long and take care.